I got a question for you guys. Have you guys absolutely dreamed about shopping for a living? Exactly, I haven't either. But for today's video, we're going to try out a new delivery driver platform that I have never tried before. Quite a few of you guys have asked me to do this video, so today I'm trying out Instacart. And if you guys know me, and like I've mentioned in prior videos, shopping is the worst thing that could happen to me. I hate shopping. I absolutely hate shopping. And if there's absolutely anyone on this planet Earth that would be a guinea pig for you guys, that would be me. Because I gotta go and try it out because I'm interested myself. I've heard just mixed reviews. Some people say it's awful, some people say it's great, but you never know until you try. It is official. I have accepted my first Instacart order, and I'm gonna start off small. I've never done this before. What you guys are gonna be watching right now is my first experience, never done it before, and I'm gonna be telling you guys along the way what I feel about it. And that's why I wanted to pick up a small order to start off, and I picked up one from QFC. So I'm picking up 2 different items. There's gonna be 1 of one item and 3 of a different item. So I think it should be fairly simple, but let's go and see, and I'll let you guys know. I would be lying to you guys if I said I wasn't nervous going into this challenge, because I can never find anything in a store. It's like sending me to find something in a fridge. I will never find it. I got 12 minutes, and we're gonna be there to start shopping. Alrighty, I just arrived to QFC. Wish me luck, please. I will need it. So let's understand how Instacart works. When I arrived to the store, the app told me what my to-do list was. It listed all the items that I needed to pick up and the quantity of each item. The one thing that I was nervous about going in was that I wouldn't be able to find anything. But this app actually tells you which aisle and shelf to find the product on. Even though it did tell me what shelf it was on, it was still a little difficult to understand how the whole shelf numbering process worked. After I found the item, it asked me to scan the barcode, and after scanning the barcode, it would ask me the quantity of the item that the store had available. After I found all the items on the to-do list, it was fairly simple from there. It was time to go check out. I went through self-checkout, but really it wouldn't be any different if you went through a cashier. First, you had to scan a few barcodes that were in the app, and after scanning those barcodes, I scanned all the groceries that I ended up picking up. And for the final step, I used my Instacart credit card that they sent me in the mail. Oh, and I also did forget to mention that you do have to take a picture of the receipt after you leave the store. Hope they didn't see me do that. The lighting is awful. You guys, check this out. So I'm here to drop off this order that I just picked up from QFC, and you guys have to understand what's important when you're delivering groceries. What are we working on today? We're working on Instacart. So you gotta make sure you have your Insta crate. See what I did there? Well, actually, I didn't do that. They Well, there you go. First Instacart delivery complete. As you guys can see, just earned $13 from that delivery. I think that was a pretty successful delivery. Just 4 items, $13. Because if you guys can see right here, there's some orders that are popping up that are $15. This one's $11, even less than what I made. But it's asking us to pick up 31 units, which is 12 different items. That's a lot more than what I just did. So I think the delivery I did was actually pretty good. There it is, just accepted our second delivery. This is again a smaller one. This is 2 items, and there's gonna be 3 units. So basically 3 items total, but 2 different items, but 3 units.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
After my first delivery from QFC, I ended up picking up a few more deliveries. The next one was from Fred Meyer, and the following was from Chef's Kitchen. Both of the deliveries were pretty low-key, so I don't really want to repeat myself. I'm just gonna show you guys how they went. At Fred Meyer, I ended up picking up 2 different items which totaled to 3 units. And just like QFC, everything was super easy to find. And I do also want to mention to you guys, if you guys are interested in getting one of those Instacrates, they are amazing. You guys gotta get them, especially if you're doing Instacart, if you're doing Amazon Flex. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, go check him out. This Instacrate is a game changer. It's so much easier. Basically, what I was just gonna say is that the link to the Instacrate is gonna be in the description. Sorry, I tend to ramble on sometimes. Just arrived to drop off the second Instacart order. Let's see how this goes. As of now, I've already kind of showed you how the whole process works, how the app works, how you pick up and deliver. So now I think I'm just gonna continue working, and I'm gonna show you guys how much I'm gonna make towards the end. The following delivery was from Chef's store. Sorry, not Chef's Kitchen, but Chef's store. That order was a little bit bigger. It ended up being 5 different items and 10 units total. And that delivery also went pretty well. And then came the final delivery of the day. And although this delivery did pay the most, it did also require the most items. For this delivery, I ended up going to Target. Izzy's gotta sponsor me. My assumption is many people don't want to go shop at Target, and I'll tell you why. The immediate red flag that I got about this order was that it was hanging on the screen for quite a while and no one was taking it. But I still ended up taking it because it was paying double the amount of what all the other orders that I took prior were paying. Immediately after arriving at Target, I turned on the Instacart app and I immediately saw that it was not telling me what shelf what item was located on. And then at that exact moment, I zoomed out a little too far, I remembered the wise words that my wife told me that day. She basically reminded me that if I do show up at a store and the Instacart doesn't show me where the items are located, I can always download the app of the store. And that's actually
Go, you know the thing.
And that's actually exactly what I did. I downloaded the Target app and it showed me exactly where every item was located. Well, except a few because they were out of stock. Actually, the app told me they were out of stock, but then when I asked one of the employees, they actually told me that they were in stock and I was eventually able to get them. And if there was any advice that I would give you guys, besides you going and purchasing the Instacrate through the link in my description, it would probably be downloading the app of the actual store to find the items if Instacart doesn't tell you what shelf the item is on. Trust me, that will save you a lot of time.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.
Before I tell you guys what my earnings were from Instacart, I want to say full disclosure. You guys can make a lot more working for Instacart, and I'll tell you guys why. And the reason why I didn't make as much as maybe I could have is because of all the filming that I'm doing while I'm working. And that takes up a lot of my time. Also, I took a lot of small orders just because it was my first time, so that really did minimize my earning potential. Actually, a few days after recording this video, while I was driving, I just opened up Instacart to see what kind of orders would pop up. And there was actually an order that popped up for $146. And I think it required like 50 units or something, which probably would have taken me 2 or 3 hours to complete that order. So like I said, there's a lot of potential. I've been asked multiple times in my prior videos for me to mention what day I work and what time I work. So for this video, I worked on a Sunday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I ended up taking 4 batches, which is what they're called on Instagram. On Instacart. from which I earned a grand total of $60.02. So here's the breakdown. My batch pay was $32.05, and the tips were $27.97. As far as expenses went, there really was just one expense, which was the gas expense, and that was around $5. So after expenses, my net pay came out to $55.02. That brought my hourly rate before taxes to $13.76. And you do have to keep in mind on taxes because you do work as a 1099 contractor for this job. I know that does not sound like a lot because some states have a higher minimum wage, but you can really make a lot more on Instacart if you continue to stay consistent. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video particularly, for some reason, took me a lot longer to make. So if you guys have any other video requests, feel free to drop them in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time,
До свидания.